Hello, Slothrin and adult fans of LEGO. It has been a little bit since I have done a video. I have been busy. We've had the holidays. I started a new job. We had somebody quit there, so now we're short-handed again, so I'm probably going to be picking up some hours. I'm not going to be around a whole lot. But I wanted to check in, let you know what was going on in Sloth City, get you caught up with all of the things that have been added with the holiday. If you saw the last video, you know that I got an awesome package from Dude Jude that I opened up the day before Christmas. But in addition to those wonderful things, I also got for Christmas this awesome set from my brother. When we were kids, we used to watch Batman on TV together. The original Batman show. This is the original Batmobile. To me, that will always be the only real Batmobile. I liked some of the movies. I liked the, original Batman movie with Michael Keaton. But I did not like the Batmobile. This is a Batmobile. So my brother got me this. I think that it is absolutely super awesome. And I am going to be building that as soon as I have enough time to devote to it. Recently, I have not had that much time to put into a bigger project, so I've been building some of the smaller things that Dude Jude sent to me. But I wanted to show you this set, and I wanted to show you this other set, this right here. Now, I had wanted this set since they first started doing promos for it. I wanted it all through 2021 and kept waiting to see if I could get the prices to go down lower. And then, of course, I moved my dad in with me, and that started sucking up any spare cash that I might have had. Turns out that dads are very expensive pets. Who knew? But now I am working again, and I had made a resolve to myself that when I got my first paycheck, I would pick this set up. And so when I had my paycheck drop into my account, I went to Wally World thinking that I would pick up this set, and guess what? No, it was not to be found. Please excuse Shiloh the cat, who is deciding to interrupt us. I'll try to keep the tail out of the way. But yeah, there was just empty shelves. There was nothing to be found in the way of Lego at my particular Walmart, unless you like Super Mario sets. They had a buttload of those. But no, they had no theaters, they had no Ninjago, they had no nothing that a person wanting to make a city would probably use. But I then went online and started looking online, and I checked Amazon, and Amazon was having the same ridiculous aftermarket second seller prices, asking, upwards of $70 for it, when of course it had an original manufacturer retail price of $50 American. But then I finally, dang it, Shiloh, stop it. I finally found it on Target.com for about the same price that I would have gotten it at Walmart before they sold out, right around $40. So I went ahead and ordered it online, and they sent it to me, and it is here now. So again, this is a bigger set, and I don't have the time to devote to turning it into a mock. I do have cool movie windows that are already set aside so that there can be more movie posters and not just little Friends stickers everywhere. There are plans to make it absolutely fabulous and unique and awesome, but that is going to be for the future when I have some free time again. But I just wanted to let you know it is here, and we will be getting to it sometime in 2022. Moving on. I did have the opportunity to build this awesome taxi cab that Dude Jude sent. And as you can see, the crew are very fond of it. We have modified it slightly so that they can get in and out. I am not going to take the top off and put little people in, take little people out. Just know that there is room for them. Throg and little baby YOLO are very happy about that. They're going to be inviting all of their friends for taxi cab rides. But there is the awesome, awesome taxi cab, creator taxi cab, that has all kinds of cool angles and is much fancier than the other vehicles rolling around Sloth City, and license numbers and taillights and just all the cool things that people expect of a safety-conscious taxi cab driver. We have on this taxi cab. So there's that. And there is this absolutely awesome hidden side dragster thing. And this just gets cooler every time I look at it. Got it all built now. It's got pipes sticking out of the sides that are blowing flames. It's a dragster. It's got one of the hidden side dudes that we love. He is from the other world and is probably already dead, but that doesn't keep him from wearing a safety helmet. He's a cool guy. And here we have the crew. We've got Throg. We've got baby YOLO. They are so excited about this cannon thing that is attached to the dragster. They decided that everybody has to take turns being blown out of the cannon. YOLO is waiting for someone to propel him from the cannon. I am not going to do that right now because then I'll have to find him. And I'm trying to make it through this video, show you all the cool stuff that I have built so that I can move on and get ready to go to work because I do have a shift of work today. So, yes, awesome, awesome dragster. The typical, long, low dragster profile, nice and narrow, very good at going in straight lines. Don't know what'll happen if you try to turn corners, but it is maxed out. It's got all the power, and so it's got all the power to be blowing all of our friends into probably the lower stages of orbit, which would be unsafe if it were just any citizens, but of course we are only going to do this with the very durable non-humans. We are not going to do this to anybody who could actually get hurt, just in case you were worried. And then, lastly, we now have mechs. Yes, we do. We have these wonderful, wonderful mechanized, motorized suits. We have one for Spidey, and we have one for his associate in the franchise, Dr. Octopus. And, of course, when they were doing their circuit thing, it's just like the professional wrestlers. They had their persona, they had their act, they had their thing that they had to do. And now they've come to Sloth City to retire, and they're not going to have to do that anymore. So, what is going to be happening with these wonderful mechs now that they are no longer being used to milk the populace for ticket money to see them pretend to fight one another in staged battles? Instead, they are both going to have wonderful, wonderful careers helping the city. And how are they going to do that? That is a good question. And the answer is these fine mechs are going to receive artificial intelligence because, as you know, Sloth City is all about robotics, artificial intelligence, androids, cyborgs, all of these people. They are going to install some lovely artificial intelligence personalities are going to be taking over these lovely mechs. And then we have the Spider-Man one is going to be donated to the fire department because it takes very, very little adjustment to turn these things that shoot out spider webs into things that can shoot out water, and it can be a wonderful firefighting mech thing that can do that safely without risking anyone's lives, because it is built to accept high pressure and high temperatures, heat and flame. It is made out of metal and is much more durable than us frail, fleshy types. And so Sloth City will have this wonderful, wonderful mech that is in charge of fighting fires and will go to the firefighting with the Blaze Blaster fire truck. So that is the plan for Spidey's mech and for Dear Dr. Octopus's mech. Our plan for this one was inspired by it already being the appropriate color scheme. It is going to be adopted by the Parks and Roads Commission and is going to be helping with the trash disposal. It is going to be helping in charge of emptying dumpsters, heavy things, heavy trash disposal, and in the landfills and reclamation, recycling. As you can see, that design on its front already looks considerably like a recycling design and can easily be turned into a recycling design. And we'll have all of these wonderful arms with claws that can pick up all kinds of trash, even hazardous waste without risking anybody. No need for personal protective gear, because we are going to have this wonderful mech with artificial intelligence that is going to make sure that we have a wonderful, nice, clean city, taking care of those projects that cannot be handled by the usual trash and recycling staff. So there we have the plans for Sloth City at this moment. I have not been able to get any further than making plans because, as I keep reiterating, I am pretty busy now, but I just wanted to check in with all of you and let you know these things are going on. Things are being built. Citizens, I almost forgot the citizens. We're not done after all. The word citizens reminded me. We have these new citizens that, again, via Jude, came from the Star Wars universe. And just as an aside, it seems like everybody that comes to Sloth City from the Star Wars universe has some sort of trauma going on, has some sort of weird crap going on. It seems like they're coming out of a toxic relationship or something. Everybody who shows up looks like they've been in the wars. They've got some issue. Here are these dudes, they're here, we're happy to have them. I don't know why they feel like they have to wear black stockings over their heads. It might be cultural, it might be religious, it might be a defense stratagem, it might be because they were in the wars in the Star Wars universe and they had to have them on to protect them because they were wearing their helmets all the time. They were getting, like trench rot of the ears or something. I really don't know, but I think that it's unfortunate that the Star Wars universe is not more accepting and doesn't have more situations for its citizens to just live quiet lives and not do these things that are evidently so traumatizing for them that they just are kind of at a loss when they're trying to, join regular society and make friends. I mean, how can you make friends with someone who can't even take their stockings off of their face? So, I hope that they'll be getting better now that they're here. There will be lots of people who, are going to, be willing to talk to them, let them work at their own pace, let them find out for themselves just how accepting and how safe and bucolic Sloth City society is, so that they do not need to worry that there's going to be any sort of mayhem that comes from all of these franchise systems where apparently that's what makes the world go round, is violence. We don't have that here, so they are going to find new things, new non-violent, fulfilling things to do with their lives. They will be absorbed by Sloth City Society, and I hope to see more of them in the future. But that, I think, sums up what has been going on since the last Sloth City video. I hope that this little update has been enlightening for you. I hope you will join me in welcoming these fine new citizens, these wonderful new mechs. You'll be seeing them again once they have their fine new alien intelligence personalities. Of course, it's wonderful to have new vehicles. It's great to have a taxi cab. It's great to have these opportunities for mass transit for all the citizens of Sloth City. And so, until the next awesome episode of Sloth City, I hope that you, my dear Slothrin and adult fans of LEGO, have a most sloth-tastic, fantabulous day.